Cut. Action. I'm here. Guess what? I survived. Mediation. It's very emotional for everybody. I'm a little bit delirious now. Very emotional situation. Very emotional day. But everything worked out. You know why? Because I'm good. Ding, ding. This was my mom's at her funeral. If I don't keep her alive, who will? She's not going to. I have to. You learn to be a little detached like that after a while. You know what I mean? Anyhow, back to today. I saw my husband. My son saw his dad. We didn't reach an agreement. But we will, because I believe in us and I know that we will. But it was very emotional. But I survived and I lived to tell about it. He still loves me. I can tell. And to the basic looking, I won't say the racial slur because I'm not a racist, but you know what I'm talking about, bitch. You ugly. I seen you. You should start sweating now. Yeah. Step it up. Your little fucking harassment shit. Anyhow, you brave little fucking wetback. Oh, did I say that? Oh, I'm gonna have to go beep. I'm gonna have to censor it. Anyway, so let's talk, guys. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys being there for me. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Couldn't have done it without my son. So I had a crazy experience. You know what? Let's talk about people that think that they can speak for other people. When I have clients call me, here's the deal. Love work only has two solutions. You either change the way you approach things, because clearly your love language is not the love language of your target. You guys are speaking different languages. There's different ways to show love. There's gifts. There's like the chores. I was gonna say the word chores, but I don't like that. Like favors, you know what I mean? Like if your husband does the dishes, and that's his way of saying he loves you. If he brings you flowers, that's another way of saying he loves you. Taking you out is another way. It's another love language. Okay. Yelling and insulting is another love language. Clearly, if you are turning to energetic manipulation, and working with the dead, you are no longer speaking the same language as your target. You still with me? So it's funny and it's frustrating at the same time when I get clients who are so adamant on knowing what their partner feels. You don't. You have no idea what he's feeling because he's not there with you. He or she's not there with you. All you know is that they left. They don't want to be with you. That's what you do know. Like it's important to keep things really honest with yourself, because that's the only way that the work will work. Otherwise, you're never, even if it works, you're not going to see it. It's very simple. Some of us get results and they're staring at us in the face and we still aren't happy with it. You understand? It's called gratitude and it's called honesty. So you take a good hard look at yourself and you see you either change the problem, which has something to do with both of you, but you are the one looking for the solution, not your partner or the target. So it has to start with you. You either change the way you approach things, because that's a portion of what pushed you guys apart, or you stop talking like you know what he's feeling, because he is where he wants to be. And that's wherever he's at. Whether it's with somebody else or not, he's where he wants. Because men do what they want. If a man wants to be with you, he'll be with you. For instance, I don't know what my spouse is going through. I know that he started crying as soon as he saw me, and he started crying as soon as he saw my son. Like I said, it was very emotional. I don't know if he's struggling with that little side hoe that he's with. I don't know. So I don't go around and talk like I know. I don't. What I do know is what I just told you guys. You understand? So it's important that when you guys call, it's just important for you guys. Don't do it for me. I don't give a shit. I'm going to help you guys regardless, but it's foolish of you to tell yourself that you know, but he's like this. No, baby. Men change and men are just like we do. What they say is not always, fact. It's not always, a man's not confused about where he wants to be. He is where he wants to be. You understand? You either change how you approach. So you either change how you approach things with this man or woman. For instance, if you're like a shouter, like I'm a rageaholic, or I used to be. Like 3 years ago, I used to be a rageaholic. But then again, when you discover affairs and hidden cocaine addictions and fucking... Who wouldn't be a rageaholic? And I'm Cuban. Top it off. It's like being a Cuban on steroids. But so anyways, so when I was a rageaholic, my spouse didn't like that. Because I didn't give a fuck where we were. And I didn't care who... And I've been in some... I know a lot of people. Top dogs, like I would talk shit to. And you can't do that. Like there's always rules. Wherever you are in every situation, there's always a set of rules. If we just knew our place, like homewreckers don't know that. That's a prime example of some dumbass that brings a Sharpie and fucking fucks up your fucking equation. Like, what the fuck is that bitch doing there? That's like an extra. It's like a fucking exponent. The fuck needs an exponent? Do you guys know what an exponent is? My son's doing that. It's like a number on top of the numbers. Where the fuck's that little motherfucker coming from? Like, get the fuck off my number. That's what a homewrecker is. That is somebody who broke the rules. Like, nobody needs exponents. Do we go to a cash register and get told $55 with an exponent of 27? Like, what the fuck is that, bitch? Get the fuck off my fucking number. Do you understand what I'm saying? You saw the rage that just came out of me? Okay. I used to be like that times... millions. Okay, I used to fuck rah, and I didn't care who you were, where we were, who was watching. I didn't give a fuck. I had to learn. And I did. I'm not like that no more. So it's important to change the way you attack things. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be talked to that way. And in life, those motherfuckers I used to go up to and talk shit to, considering the life I was in, the people I was around, it was very disrespectful. Just because I was decent looking, I got away with murder for a long time. Not literally, but you know. But eventually people get tired of that, including my spouse, including your target. So you have to acknowledge the problem. Did you assume shit? Were you insecure? Were you constantly going through their phone? There's a reason why it ended. They didn't just wake up and there's a reason why they cheated. They didn't just wake up and there's a reason why they're not answering your calls. They didn't just wake up and... Do you know what I'm saying? There's a reason it takes both of you. So until you can acknowledge your part, then you cannot start to tackle the problem head on, all full circle. You know what I'm saying? Once you can figure that out, you work on that part, I work on the magical part, and then it's beautiful. Because then when he comes back, he's going to stay. Otherwise, he's going to come back, and you're going to be the same old person you were, and you're going to push him away. Because magic's not going to force him to stay. Unless it's ongoing constantly, and that will drain you. It will drain your target, and it makes them sick. You cannot keep working a person. It los enferma. I mentioned that in the last video. It turns them into vicioso. Like I've seen them become full-blown alcoholics. I've seen, and I'm not saying that that wasn't a possibility in itself, but they become sick to their stomach. It causes problems. You cannot be fucking with somebody's auric energy all the time. Like I said, you do it one time, you get it right. Other than that, you will fuck with their whole soul. Like, they'll become vacant. And then what are you going to do? Dump them, move on to the next target? Nah, you can't do that. I mean, you could, but that's pretty fucked up. That's not love. You shouldn't be fucking with love work. Okay, guys? So, I hope you guys don't take anything I say too personal. I love you guys. I'm only here to help. I just have a weird way of expressing myself. Some motherfucker put hands on me yesterday, which was kind of crazy, but we're not going to get into that. Right before my mediation too. Nuts, huh? I have the craziest luck. No, I did some dark work, and I feel like maybe that triggered something, but I'm still here. My face is still intact. Bye, you guys. I love you.